Look at that sunset.
That light's gonna go off in a minute, probably.
Is that? Look at that landscape, man. We're in the desert. Beautiful place here. Hi everybody, I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes, and I'm bringing you a community out here in Nevada that we'd like to start and we'd like to invite you to be a part of. Behind me are the mountains that goes over to Las Vegas. This is the desert that I've been traveling in for the last couple of weeks out here in Nevada, and I really learned a lot about the country, water, restriction zones, and I have found a piece of property. It's 15 acres, and it's in a little town called Crystal, Nevada. And it's 1 hour from northern Las Vegas, 25 minutes from Pahrump. We have water right here, and I want to do an off-grid community. I've been talking about this for the last week, and then before that, and then when I got to Quartzsite, the RV show back, there was a lot of talk about, hey, where can we put an off-grid community? Where can we do this in Arizona? And I'm still looking, but I like this because it's a simple 15 acres. It's not a big piece of property that we're overextending ourselves, but it's a place that we can call home. And all you need to do is buy a home from us, and we're going to equip it with enough solar, off-grid power, and your sewer, which is a compost toilet, and water catchment. So we want to be able to show you that this is it right here. This is what we've done back in Tennessee. Same thing back in the forest. Remember, I took the forest, the beach, the prairie, the grove, and the mountain, and brought you this video and said, if anybody wants to be a part of this, this is it. Now we got 15 acres. If I went and just gridded off the 15 acres, you can see it's flat. If I gridded it off, it'll handle 180 homes, 60 by 60. Okay, that's bigger than any lot that we've ever done in any of the 4 communities. I don't want to put that many homes on here, but what I'm saying is that's how much room is on here, and 60 by 60 allows a lot. The personality of this, I want to put vegetation on here. Our gray water will be feeding our vegetation. We have a well that we can use for water. Now this is off grid, all right? So you're going to have containing your own water supply. So when your water goes down, we're going to have this well that you can gain water from. We may even have our own maybe water truck here that can be gone and then be delivering water. That's, it's something, maybe the truck will be a cooperative, or you get your own water and put in your home. Also water catchment, but as you can tell, it's probably going to rain 4 inches a year here. But we're underneath. I just talked to a realtor and some other local people. Underneath this ground is one of the largest aquifers in the country. All the wells here within 200 feet, there's water. They say you drill 40 feet and you got water in this country. It's unbelievable, as dry as it looks, how much water is underneath this ground. So I'm bringing you this video to say, hey, who wants to be a part of this community out here? I personally am going to put a home out here myself to be a part of this, to make sure it runs good, it's done right. And I've got Scott here's holding the camera. He's a friend now that we've met out here in Las Vegas, and he's got heavy equipment and knows people that we can get these things done. There's not much needs to be done when it comes to utilities, and that's why I like about this out here in our off-grid. Now you guys know I tried an off-grid in Tennessee, but they don't allow the gray water to go on the ground, and there's not enough ample sunshine to keep the solar at maximum use. As you guys can see, I'm sure this sun shines 300 days a year. Beautiful mountains behind me, and on the other side are snow-capped. It is a beautiful place. I'm willing to try this out, but I need you to help me. I need you to say, hey, Randy, I'm in on this. We're going to offer our model homes, our Woody line. Mostly, I think out here would be great is to have our Incrediboxes. Our Incrediboxes are 8x16 and 8x20, and we can equip them with massive solar, water, off-grid capabilities. If you're interested in this, please, I need your email, and I need serious inquiries only, because you guys, if you're not familiar with what I do, I'll take a deposit. It's a deposit that I use to purchase this property and get the infrastructure in. The base probably costs, you're looking at probably 35,000, 35 to 40 to get an 8x16 here. That's with all your off-grid delivery set up and setting out here. So 35 to 40 on up to over whatever home you want to put out here. We'll equip it with off-grid. I want to put on there an extra battery for you. I want to have at least 10K lithium batteries, or even maybe the carbon batteries if you want to do that. Either way, but you're going to have ample electricity. You're going to have water because the well is already here, and the sewer is nothing because it's compost. Now, this does not speak to everybody that is out there. This is a special group of people that want to live off-grid. We got a lot of people inquiring about this. I like about this community is because we're going to have it. I would say we're probably going to have at least 100 lots on this 15 acres. And I like that because you need people around for support, and it gives that activity. Can you imagine having Christmas out here in the middle of this desert like we did back home? Holidays, special meals. I want to put a somewhat of a cooperative store out here that you guys can run, and all the stuff is bought wholesale, and you guys have your supplies out here. Now, Pahrump is just 25 minutes away, 25 miles away, and you got all your grocery stores and everything you need. And of course, you go to Vegas, it's just an hour. So it's not like you got to travel 3 or 4 hours to get anywhere. This is a beautiful part of the country. This is a sample of what I'm going to do, and I'm ready to do it, but I can't do it without you all. And this is a step of the dream that I had years ago of putting communities all over the country. And this is the second step. We've already done that prototype. We've already proven that we can do this in Tennessee. And we start it, we complete it, and it's done, right? So you can trust that we will finish this. This property, the way it is done expeditedly. It is like all we have to do is build the homes and set them up here. There's not much grade work that needs to be done here. We'll be adding the vegetation to it. Of course, I'd love to put some palm trees out here. You guys know how I love palm trees. And I would like for it to be somewhat of an oasis, especially with our gray water and a well that's available here. So we're going to do all we can to really make this place a beautiful place to grow your own food, right? Be self-sufficient with all your water, power, and sewer. Why not grow our own food too, right? With the aquifer that we have underneath here, and turn this desert into a small oasis for a group of people that I think would be awesome. The rent on your lot will be $200 a month, and that's it. I want to be the guy that says, hey, every community that I build is $200 a month. You know, except for the mountain, you guys know back home, the mountain is super expensive to build, and that's why we go 300. But other than that, everything's $200. You guys, if you're serious about this, you're serious about what we do, you know who we are, and you want an off-grid home, we'll build you a beautiful off-grid home that is substantial enough to live out here. It will anchor you to the ground. There's some things we're going to work out, but if you know what we will do, we'll take care of you on this and build you a beautiful home with the off-grid capabilities. We'll anchor it to the ground. We'll get it delivered out here. We'll set it up here, all for one package price. Okay? So the reason I give you somewhat of a cost is because please only, email us if you know that you financially can afford this, because this is something it has to happen. It's like it's going to happen. It's not, you can't say, hey, I want this. If I had the money, I want this. I would too. I understand that you guys have dreams and you would love to be here. If you want to buy an Incredibox and park it here, we can do it. And you want to do your own off-grid, you can do that on your own too. You can buy a $20,000 Incredibox or a $25 Incredibox and park it. But you're going to have to, whatever you need to survive out here without utilities. So this is an off-grid community, $200 a month. That's it. Done deal. All right. I know this sounds odd for me to be able to come out here and just say, hey, and just to say, hey, this is a community we're going to start, and I'm going to do a video and let's make it happen. That's the way I've always done it. And I know it blows people away, and I think it aggravates some people that how can you just get on a video and just do it, right? Well, this is how we do it. And it's happened. It's happened back home. And I think that's what you do when you say, hey, I'm going to make it happen. And this is what we do. We have the factory to build the homes. The land is available. I'm looking at it right here. It's acquirable. It's done. If you're a serious investor in these communities And I'm looking for another community that'll be higher in elevation so we can go there in the summer if you choose to. And back here in the winter, this thing is going. So if you want to be a part of what I've got going on here, please give us an email. Say, I want in on what Randy's doing out in Nevada, but you got to be serious to be able to put a deposit down. All right. I'm going to do another video in a couple days. I'll be getting on the road here and heading home, but I'm going to do a video before I leave, and I'm going to find out how many acquirers we have, and I'll let you know exactly what kind of package deals we have, deposits we need. You know, I'm thinking deposit right now, probably you're going to have about a $10,000 deposit, which will pay for the land, get the infrastructure in, get going, get your houses on the register to build. We can actually start building these homes in mid to late April. And 100 homes, we can build all of them probably in 2 months. So think about that. April, mid-April, let's say we start in May, we build them May and June, homes are built and they're starting to be delivered. This can be set up in July, August if we wanted to, that quick, you know? There you have it. It's an amazing, because it's taken years for me to set up what we have. We have that factory that can pump out the homes. We have land that we do not need infrastructure in. Off-grid, set, plug and play. All right. If you need any more information about me, the company, please come and visit us in Newport, Tennessee. When we get this set up, I'd be glad to show you around this property and come and visit it, come and look at it if you're in this area, and we're going to make this thing happen. I hope you're a part of it. Give us a call or put us on email and give us an email and say, hey, I want in on this, and I'm serious about what Randy's doing. All right, everybody. Thank you. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes.